For number one in Petty Harbour. Which is,
Were you trying to figure out which one of your many movie to put it in?
well, you know what? I was with Russell and the gang a couple of days ago in Europe, and Russell reminded me of the store Russell quality. It's not like I hate this kid, but anyway, but he reminded me of a time when he was in Newfoundland, because as I always joke, that, you know, Russell's doing quite well for himself now as an actor and stuff, but I think we can all agree that the jumping point for him was when he got on Republic of Doyle. When he was in Newfoundland doing that, we all rode bikes up to Petty Harbour, where I'm from, and you know, we're over at this little restaurant there, and we were having some food or whatever, and you know, I see a bunch of people. I'll skip for recognizing Russell. You know, I can see him coming over, and I was like, oh God. He comes over, man. That's Russell on the back, you know, hard as a can. Goes, I got to tell you what, you were some good in Alan's movie. That's not fair. Yeah. But, you know, I wrote a song with my friend Mike, who's a wonderful piano player, and I really loved the song, and it was great to write with a piano player, of course, because, you know, you end up having shapes and sounds in it that you don't normally do when you play guitar, and the like, and of course, my piano playing is motley, to say the least. And so we wrote the song, and I really loved it. And then I got Mike to give me a chord chart for it, so I could play it. But it had like, I don't know if you've ever seen this, Cory, but it had like chords with like small numbers and letters after the G's and stuff. Like, it had like I guess it was like B, small b. Yeah, it was like F hashtag N7. I don't know what that means.
You say hashtag.
F hashtag. It was in the B, small b. Yeah. So I would love to sing that song tonight, but then I really and truly am not sure how to play it. But I look to my left as soon as and Cory Tetford is here. Do you mind? On the guitar? Can you play it? You can play it on the guitar or piano, probably. He knows all the chords. Cory, do you mind? Cory Tetford, everybody.
Yes, Paul.
Cory, of course, is nice to have you, Cory. Thank you so much, by the way. Cory is one of 3 really good-looking men in Newfoundland. Cory is one, and Alan Hocko are the other 2. Jeez, Cory, I think I should share it with you or something. About me and Budweiser, I'm grateful.
Good. So, how are you doing, bud? Cory Tetford, ladies and gentlemen. You don't mind hanging around, I'm just playing my song too, bud. And whoever the cheap bastard must have bought 1 beer for Alan. Hey, you want to pass that around, buddy?
So this is a song. You want to turn that up or something? I probably got a break, do I? It is kind of funny looking at that guitar in your hands now that I look at it. Because Cory, of course, actually knows how to play the instrument, and if you show the audience that guitar, you'll see that I do not.
It sounds great. Guitar, yeah. Miles on that big.
So this is a song I wrote really for my mother and father, and Bruce mentioned the book earlier. A lot of the first book is really dedicated to mom and dad and my young life, because I grew up in this little fishing town in Petty Harbour, and I was born in the late 1980s, and one of the things I was a kid in the late 1970s and the early 1980s, Newfoundland was slowly changing. You know, all the little fishing towns were changing from being, you know, old-fashioned economies of inshore fishery and all that kind of stuff into modern places. You know, some of them. And Petty Harbour wasn't, and it was one of the last ones. So I kind of got lucky in a way, in retrospect, because I kind of got to live the same kind of childhood that my father did. You know. And of course, I was lucky enough as well as to be grown into this old-fashioned kind of economy, a couple of cod-tones and on the wharf and all that stuff. I was also born into the Doyles in Petty Harbour. And my friend Renee is here from Petty Harbour. I spoke to her just like I came on stage. And Renee knows the Doyles from Petty Harbour, or Dials, as it would be pronounced in Petty Harbour, were the minstrels of the town, right? And every wedding or funeral or dance or concert, the Doyles played at everything. And so I was just born into this family of songs and music and good times. And when we had, you know, when we used to run out of oil, we used to put blankets up to the kitchen and turn on the electric oven and stay warm in there and just sing songs. And then, you know, which you'd think might be embarrassing or somewhat kind of, you know, something you wouldn't talk about much. But of course, when word got around that Tommy and Jean ran out of oil, Jesus, what a party that is. We're over there now, because they'll get the guitars, and that's what it was like, and that's what my young life was like. You know, it was like, so, and of course, through it all, anyway, I never realized that, you know, in retrospect, when I was a young adult and I moved to St. John's, a friend of mine pointed out, when I brought them to Petty Harbour, he said, I didn't know you were poor when you were a kid. And I was like, man, I'm not. It was like, oh, you didn't have, like, hardly anything. It was like, what do you mean? You ran out of oil. It was like, yeah, that was the best time of the whole year. Me and Bernie, my brother, go up and punch a hole inside the oil tank. But it was just a wonderful thing that I would say, like, you know, how I quickly describe it, was that before we had a fully functioning bathroom or a car, we had a piano, a guitar, and an accordion. So I always send this one out to Mom and Dad for having their priorities exactly right. It was just a simple thing. She could play and he could sing. And when he offered her a ring, she offered him a smile. And with nothing to their names but a melody to play, they sang the cold away. And somehow all the while they're making something out of nothing. When the winter nights were long, but come what may, they found a way. Somewhere in a song, somewhere in a song. And the tunes that they performed gave them shelter from the storm, and the waltzes kept them warm when the drums were all but dry, and the harmonies grew strong when the children came along. And then somehow in a song the family survived by making something out of nothing. When the winter nights were long, but come what may, they found a way. Somewhere in a song, somewhere in a song. And when they finally laid their heads, they made a ballad for a bear, and it held them till the dawn. making something out of nothing. When the winter nights were long, but come what may, they found a way. Somewhere in a song, somewhere in a song, somewhere in a song, somewhere in a song. Cory Tetford, we're going to do a song of that. I see the G in that whole song, Cory. I didn't have a G. Did you sing one? First time I ever wrote a song with no G's in it. Now, once again, Cory.